Oh boy. Almost died right out of the gate. Jeez, this is going to be a rough night. Oh, welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. I feel like doing some spring cleaning on this chart. Alright, let's check this out. Oh boy. Alrighty. I don't like hearing myself while I'm live. That's always not good. Anyways, right there and there. Right here. Alright, great. Awesome. Love it. Love it. Just a little spring cleaning on the chart. Don't mind me, everyone. How's everyone doing today? Hopefully you all had a fantastic Friday. I know there's very few people in here right now. Probably because I'm a bit early on the live, but it is what it is. Is what it is. Actually, hold on. Go back to the weekly. Let me get this level in here. Yeah, it's like perfect. Perfect level of resistance right there. Perfection. And then I guess we have level of support right here. Right there. Yo, what's up, Pro Platinum? How you doing? How you doing? So yeah, looking at it on the weekly, we are range bound on Bitcoin. How you doing, my guy? I'm doing really good. I'm doing really, really good. I'm just redrawing my lines here. Oh, that's why. So that's why it was so high before, because of the weekly. See, I couldn't figure out for the life of me why I had this level of resistance or support sitting so low. Now I understand. Dub low zero, hello, welcome in, welcome in. Okay, so let's change this out to the daily because that's gonna matter more. So there you go. Melanie, doing great. Hope you are good. Today was a crapshoot with stocks. You're right. Stocks did horrendous, but Bitcoin caught a bounce. So are we decoupling from the stock market again? Maybe. Just maybe. I like that range better. So when we look at Bitcoin's chart like this, it just looks like we're range bound. We tried to break out of it twice. Just looks range bound though. But as soon as I bring that channel in, oh, this looks terrible. Like as soon as I make that channel, it's just like, oh, how good this being held into. It looks so much worse as soon as I draw this. Right there. As soon as I draw that, it's like, oh, we're bearishly testing the heart line. Based off this low right here is the bottom of the channel. Terrible. It's really funny how just throwing a channel in here could all of a sudden be like, we are really, really bearish. This is going to be awful. This is going to be terrible. We're going to zero. So funny how that works. Alright, so these are our levels right now. If we lose 91,911, we could see this thing drop straight down to 87,198. And that's our last line of defense right there. That's a big deal if we lose that. That's not great. That's not great. Tell you what. Alright, let's go into the 4 hour real quick. Let's see what was happening today, because we still have not had a significant bounce on the 4 hour. We're still in the bearish control zone. This does not look good. It looks like it wants to roll over and continue to the downside. Like this was just our first leg down. That's not fantastic. So there is a possibility we do see more downside. Which is annoying, because we didn't even make it to like our bearish 5-0. Didn't even come close. So maybe we're about to set up a higher low situation and we start moving on up. Because I'm still looking for anywhere between 96,967 or even 98,328. So hopefully that happens over the weekend, then we can sell off on Monday. But honestly, economic data that came out today, extremely bullish. It was so bullish, the stock market basically said, oh no, we might get the Fed to start raising interest rates, which I don't understand how the stock market thinks, because that is asinine. I just can't even believe that. They're like, oh no, let's sell things off and wait. It's like, are you okay? Sure. So that's what the stock market did today. Whereas Bitcoin holders, they basically read the report, said, oh, we're not going in recession, let's get a bounce. That's essentially what happened there. But then, of course, Wall Street started selling off. But anyways, I digress. So it's looking, as of right now, before revisions, we have completely bypassed a recession, and we are most likely not going to get a rate cut until like November. Which is weird to say, but yeah, a lot of metrics were basically people predicting we probably won't get a rate cut until November, which that's a long way out for a rate cut. I feel like something will break in that amount of time. But hey, that's just me. That's just my thoughts. Jobs data came out. They were expecting like 160,000 at most. Came in with 250,000 jobs. Absolutely insane. So, one of two things. Either the economy is way better than everyone is living through, or the data's wrong. I'm going to lean toward the data's wrong, because it has been wrong for the past year and a half, 2 years. So, the problem with that, we have an FOMC meeting coming up in a couple weeks, and the Fed, they are just going to utilize that to not cut rates. And that could pose problems in the wider realm of things, but, you know, is what it is. That's if those numbers are truthful. Exactly. Do you think the inauguration will pump the market? So I think right now, markets are actually trying to push things up just to get ready for Donald Trump. At least in the crypto space. They're doing that. The stock market, I do believe the stock market knows that it's overvalued. So we'll see. Last night took an L, but tonight I bounced back. Let's go, Eric. Let's go. Jan Russo. Jan Russo. I'm sorry for butchering your name. Hello. Welcome in. I'm sorry for being so not smart when it comes to reading names. That's on me. One day I'll be better, but it's not going to be today. Sorry to say. So Bitcoin did do a very good thing today. I know it was choppy AF. I was trading this thing on 100x. If you're a member and you're in the member section, you got to see all my degeneracy today, and it was a real ride. I had time to just sit there and stare at the market. It was quite fun, if I'm being honest, but I don't normally like to post whenever I'm degenning around. So yeah, in the future I'm not gonna post those. I just figured I should give the members an idea of days when I say I don't want to post. I'm doing that. I'm getting in and out of trades extremely fast. So then it just looks like spam at that point. Is it long? Whoa. Harry Manu, hello, welcome in. Fees, howdy, how you doing? Welcome in. So yeah, right now, we do see we had this downtrending level of resistance. We broke out, we backtested it twice. Now it looks like we're about to get that first higher low. So this does look really good. Johnny, what is up? Welcome in. So this does look really good. I'm just waiting for it to actually start moving up. Let's go into our 15-minute so we can get a better idea of where... Oh, breakout could be coming extremely soon, because we would be looking at this kind of like this. Oh, looks like it's trying to break out now. Are we about to have a pump stream? Let's go. For you scalp traders out there, we do have a move that we'd be looking for this one. Considering we just backtested, we're looking for 98,159, and that's coinciding with our 618 retracement. So if we do get this breakout, if this breakout's real, we could see Bitcoin start going up 3.94%. Nice. Just opened 2 longs. Was seeing that too. Very nice. Hi, Porky. Hope you're good and unaffected by the wildfires. Simon, I am the only effect that I have is I can't go running outside because it messes with my sinuses. That's about it. I'm nowhere close to the fires, so yeah, not at all. Mad. What? Oh, that's a crypto, isn't it? Mad. We'll check that out. Defo, hey everyone. What a week. It was quite a week. Quite a week indeed. So yeah, Bitcoin does look like it's about to take a nice little bullish bounce, which is nice to see. And well, this is going to give us our biased for the evening, which noted, I had the biased all day where I thought things were going up, but then Bitcoin started BSing around, which is kind of frustrating. Oh, this is a little wedge action? Is that what that is? I guess we can argue it's a wedge. Actually, I would put it more like this. Yeah, that's more like a wedge. Sweet. Sweet. Anyways, if we see Bitcoin rally 3.94% over the weekend, I can almost guarantee you on Monday it will sell off. I can almost guarantee it. Because it will create a CME futures gap, and that could be problems. ADA looks the same. Alright, I guess we can check out ADA. Yeah, by the way, guys, how I'm structuring these streams, I'm going to start off with basically chatting a lot. I'm going to go into different charts I think I should bring to your attention, and then we'll start diving into all of the requests. I feel like me just jabbering on in the beginning and then diving into the TA, it'll make things go more smooth, a little more, I don't know, less rough for me as well as anybody trying to view the stream later. Because then you guys can just see just TA. And then also it'll cut down my live time, which would be even better. Because, yeah, starting Monday, I got to start waking up early, and that's going to be a gosh darn shame. But we are going to maintain our tier system. So we have ladies sitting up there right below the premier and premium subs. We have the regular... members. Then we have the regular members. We have donations, and then we have every other free request out there. So I'm going to do my best to get to all of the requests, but it does make things go a lot faster and a lot smoother if you guys just rattle them off here in the beginning, so then I don't start getting lost in my thoughts and, yeah, get stuck writing things down, start talking a lot, things like that. Alright, so this is currently what I'm seeing with Bitcoin. It looks like it's getting ready to break to the upside. This is really nice to see. So yeah, let's start diving into some more TA here. One thing I really do want you guys to pay attention to is Bonk. Bonk looks extremely good. We were in this downsloping channel here. We are just sitting on the top of it. This thing is getting ready to move some point in time. As long as you stay above 2686, Bonk looks absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. There is no area of concern here. We're good. So on the 1 hour, it does look like it's getting ready to start curving to the upside. Looking at your 15 minute. 15 minute, you're in the bearish control zone. Looking like it could try to start moving up. I hope after 12 hours, react 10K. Wait. Reacted 10K? I'm not sure what you mean by that. What? Oh, reached 10K. I hope after 12 hours, reached 10K. Are you talking about money? Or are you talking about... Huh? See, this is what I'm talking about. I get thrown off. ICP, we'll throw that into the mix. So yeah, right now, we can see this thing possibly moving up about 18% on a nice common retrace from where it fell down from here. Noted you would more than likely bring it a little bit higher, so you could see it come up somewhere around this 3317. Bonk does have a 20% move inside of it. US oil. Oh, I heard something terrible about gas prices in California. Could be really bad soon. Could be really bad. I'm so mad about it. These fires aren't helping. So there's two targets for Bonk here. We could go up 20%. We could also go up 72%. I know how much you like that one. Yeah. I only like it if it's going down. I only like it if it's going down. But if we look at it on the 4 hour, we're coming out of this oversold territory. We're maintaining our level of support. So right now, Bonk, I do think should be on your radar. We could see Bonk getting a nice move to the upside just as a common retrace as well as a lower high. If this is actually bullish because you did set a higher low and you've maintained it, you could see Bonk hitting brand new all-time highs, possibly getting all the way up to 8575. So keep that in mind. Yo, what's up? Can we look at space? We'll throw space in there. Another one I think should be on your radar, which I am currently in the trade, is VRA. If you're in the members group, you saw me post this earlier today. Yes, I'm still in the trade. I know I was doing some real degeneracy earlier, but this one, I have seen the hype all over X, and I'm trading this based off the hype. So right now there has been some massive token burn or something, and they are out there just promoting non-stop all over Twitter. So I think some weekend warriors might actually try and pump this thing sometime in the near future. But if we zoom out real quick, this looks absolutely insane. So you can see we did have a high, we had a lower high. We're finding a lot of support around this 3612 level, as this is weekly major support. I mean, as long as we don't get below 2222, this has the possibility of a common retrace going up 157%. I think they're going to have to do this relatively quickly, because if Bitcoin drops over the, like on Monday, well, this rally could get smoked. So we'll see if they have it in them to start pumping it. If they don't pump it by Sunday night, I'm going to get out of the trade. But yeah, everything's pointing toward this thing could be going up. We're in a symmetrical triangle while getting this flop to the downside. We are currently underneath all of our moving averages on the 1 hour, but I do believe the weekend warriors are going to come out in droves to try and pump this thing. They've been marketing hard on X. I can't go anywhere without seeing a post about VRA. So VRA, Army Strong, Veracity is going to turn into Ferocity, hopefully. Yes, I am trading off hopes and dreams with this one, but the technicals do look good. Is my stop loss a little bit too high? Of course it is, but that's because I'm on 15x leverage. Anyways, moving along, another one I want you guys to pay attention to, which apparently had a huge token burn as well, which is FET, F-E-T. So FET is an AI play, if you guys don't know that. And with their token burn, as well as with what they did, it looks like they had a breakout, they held support, and they were unable to go down and touch 123.2 once again. So, on a common retrace, you have two targets. Let's pull this out to the 4 hour real quick. You have two targets based off of your larger trend and the shorter trend. The low time frame, you're looking for 34% upside. On the major time frame, you could see this thing rally up 82% to the upside. So I do think these are a couple things that should be on your radar. Considering the narratives that's being spun out there on X, these could rally over the weekend. So while there's lower volumes, a lot of degens will move price. They really will. All right. Outside of that, for the scalp traders out there, this one I was staring at earlier today, and it looks like it's just about ready for an entry. This is SATS. So SATS is a meme coin on top of the Bitcoin network. This one, I do have an alert set because I'm probably going to get into this trade tonight. But if I go down to the 1 hour time frame, you can see how we had, let's get rid of this, all my fib stuff. But anyways, you can see how we had this downtrending level of resistance. We broke out of it. Now it looks like we're coming down for that back test. I do have an alert set up. The 786 and the 50 retracement happen to line up nearly perfectly. So I set an alert because it's not very often you get those to line up so well. So with that being said, I am looking for this thing, once it hits my alert, to possibly go up 12% on the next leg higher. So this could be a nice little scalp trade for some of you traders out there looking for a little, I don't know, beer money, gas money, I don't know what you guys are into. Maybe you're going to buy some stuffed animals. Hey, but you might be able to get a nice little trade out of that. There are some bad things about this chart. The fact that you lost that level of support, you lost your supply line. There's a lot of bad things, but in the short term, you could see a nice little bounce. 12% bounce would be pretty nice considering it's so low. So low. You have only one level of support below you, which is at a lot of ones. So that's what I'm seeing out of sats. Take the risk at your own will. Anyways, hopefully that information helps you guys out. Hopefully you are getting ready for a really fun weekend. Anybody have any fun plans this weekend? Because I know all I'm going to do is I'm going to train this little football player that I've been training for a few years now. I'm going to destroy him this weekend. I have him both Saturday and Sunday. I almost feel bad for him because he's going to have some sort of leg workout on both days, while I also make it to where I think his arms are going to want to fall off. So also I'm low-key a little bit jealous he can train like that, because I used to do that when I was younger. Oh, the good old days. Getting older sucks. Alrighty. If you guys don't have any more requests, I guess we're going to just start diving into these. So, number one on the list, we're going to be checking out ADA. So, on ADA here, American football or soccer? American football. Actually, no, I can't say that. I played soccer as a kid, but I got kicked out of the club team league because I was, quote-unquote, too aggressive. So, I played American football after that, and after football, actually, I guess during football, I started playing rugby, and been playing rugby ever since. However, because my son is coming, I am taking this season off of 15 season. I will be back either for rugby league or rugby sevens. I haven't decided yet. We'll see what my body's ready for. If I'm still hanging on to some weight, I will play league. If I lose all the weight, I'm only playing sevens. There ain't no way in hell I'm putting my body through that if I don't weigh enough. Alrighty, so right here on ADA, looking pretty solid. It did not get anywhere close to its 50% retrace. We could see this thing mosey on up to $4.92. This would make the most sense in my opinion. We could see this thing rally up 13.97%. You got a red card on your first ever college soccer game? That is wild. That is wild. Alrighty, so ADA right now, on the 1 hour, it is perfectly set for upside. And I mean perfectly set. You have found support, or at least you found support here once. Looks like you're trying to do it again. Let's see if it holds. Love Football Cass, looking good. Alright, cool. So after breakout, let's just see what we got going here. We're looking for anywhere between the 618 and the 786 for a bullish retracement, maybe even the 886, as long as we're getting a higher low. Currently, we are holding on to the 186 or the 618. So if we do hang on to these levels, then I believe ADA has a 13.97% move to the upside. That is what I'd be aiming at first. As of right now, the downtrend that I would actually draw, I would extend this out to this right here. So as long as we get on out of here, we should be good. Out of most of your trades, let's throw some Doge in there. We're going to throw some Doge in there. We'll check that out next, no worries. Going into the 15-minute time frame. Yeah, you know, ADA is not looking bad. It just looks like it doesn't know what it's going to do. If I were day trading this, just so you all know, which I will be doing the tutoring sessions starting tomorrow, hopefully. Yeah, so when I'm day trading, I don't even use my simple moving averages. I turn them off, and I use my EMAs. So I use these two EMAs. When the EMAs on the 10 and the 30 for either your 15 or your 1 hour cross, gotcha. When they cross, it is a sign that the trend is about to reverse. Just like it did here, it crossed, you back tested, you went up. It crossed to the downside, you back tested, it went down. Now it looks like it's trying its really hardest to try and go up, but let's check it out on the 1 hour. Let's see what we got. So on your 1 hour, we're getting a bearish cross. Oh no. Oh no, after a bullish cross though. So I would think we are going to see another bullish cross as we go sideways. The only problem we run into with these EMAs is when price goes sideways, lot of false signals. That's why we also utilize our CCI indicator. If we are on the blue line or below, that is an opportunity of buying. So right now we are coming off of our red line, we're getting to our blue line, which does mean if this was the stochastic RSI, it would be resetting. So we are going to be looking for this to start taking a move to the upside. For the scalp trader out there, you would probably be looking at it just like this, where we could see ADA start rallying up 11.98% as a second leg up. Remember, on your second leg up, you are way more likely to hit the 1618 level and blow right past the 1272. Way more likely. I love trading the second move because the second move is always the largest. So this is what I like to see. ADA does look like it's getting ready to actually rally up for us. Love to see it. So 11.98 to 13% upside. Good to see. Moving on, we got Dogecoin, so let's throw it in there. Doge. This is some strange price action, but on the 1 hour, you can distinctively see what I meant about this bullish cross here on the EMAs. Now it looks like we're getting a back test. I do not like our CCI indicator just yet. It does seem like we can come down a bit lower, so keep that in mind. However, Dogecoin, after we readjusted our lines last night, Dogecoin looks hyper bullish. So I am currently, over the weekend, I would not be surprised at all if we saw 45,232. 36% move to the upside would not surprise me in the least. As a second move up, wouldn't surprise me. But for you scalp traders who want to get in and out of trades and start gaining some super momentum and be the best, be all you could be, you're going to be looking at this kind of like this right here. Because of this move up, you're going to look for second leg up, 35 cents. 35 cents. You haven't quite made it to your 50% retrace. Don't be surprised if you get a sudden spike down before going up. Do not be surprised. You could see this thing rally 5.47%. So that's what I'm seeing out of Dogecoin right now. All you got to do is maintain above 32,185. No problem, Melanie. No problem. By the way, everybody, if you did want to get in for those like tutoring sessions or whatever, you guys, in the Discord, I'm going to pull this up right now. In the Discord, if you hit pinned messages, you'll see this right here. So you jump to it. I just need you to put in this green check mark and follow the directions on here. Shoot me a DM. I will not message you first. There are too many scammers out there. I cannot message you first. So you message me, and then we will get you hooked up. Depending on how many of you there are, we'll either do one-on-ones or we'll do like small groups. So we'll do that. Anyways, moving right along. And by the way, anybody who's new to the stream, this is a fully free Discord. I'm just trying to give you as much information as I can. And then hopefully you guys end up bringing in way better looking chart setups where I'm just suddenly like, oh my gosh, that looks beautiful. Can we also look at Spore, new AI agent? If we can find it, sure, we will do that. Spore. Alrighty. So yeah, Dogecoin, just watch out for the sudden drop before the move to the upside. Be careful on that one, but for you spot traders out there, I wouldn't be too afraid of selling right now. You have a very nice supply line that is still being respected. If you happen to fall below 31,202, it might be time to take a little risk off the table. But I think we're going to see some Really nice moves out of the altcoins this weekend. I really do think that. All right, next we got ICP and then US oil. So ICP. ICP did everything wrong. Jeez. We had a nice supply line. It was like, screw that. I don't like your supply lines. Let's get rid of it. We did not touch support at 988. It did everything wrong. Do you mind looking at Moonwell? Sure. Well. So yeah, let's check out ICP on the 4 hour. ICP really is just out here trolling everybody. So you are maintaining higher lows, but yeah, as I said before, that this was your supply line here, that it was like, oh yeah, we're going to not hold it at all. That's really what it did. It looks more like a bearish backtest than anything. However, you are still very low on your relative strength on the 4 hour. You're not oversold. Remember that you are not oversold. You have not made a 618 or a bearish 5-0 retracement either. But the fact that you never touched 988, which has been acting as support this whole time, this is either very bullish or it's going to go down and touch it and ruin all of the trades that are utilizing this low as a stop loss. So yeah, this is a interesting looking chart. Your 1 hour is indicating it could start going up any moment now. Looking at your 15 minute, 15 minutes saying the exact same thing. Do we have it? Do we? And we have bullish divergence on the 15 minute, which is even better. So I would expect ICP to make a move up. However, I wouldn't trust it that much. So I'd just be looking for the second leg higher, which would get up to 1141.4. If you stay above 11.096, then we can talk about something better. But right now, ICP does look like it's setting up for some upside movement. And noted, this is all based on, we don't have some whale trying to play some BS games out there and dumping on the market while there's low volume on Bitcoin. So we could see ICP move up 11.87%. That's where I would be aiming at, and then I would like to see what happens next. You know what? Just for some, just for some fun S and giggles, let's go ahead and see what that 618 would be. That lines up perfectly almost with a bearish 5-0. That's not great. We'll see if you can get up to the 11.692. That's your 618 level. We'll see. ICP is kind of a toss-up. So we will see. Anyways, that's what I see out of ICP. Moving on, we've got US oil. US oil. I'm just so used to writing USD. Oh my goodness. All right, US oil. Son of a bitch. Oh, we were hoping for downside, damn it. Then we got some California fires. Look at that shit. The bullish case happened. I'm sorry. Every time I look at this, I'm like, oh, my gas prices. No. No. It's terrible. Terrible. Let's go ahead and pull up our simple moving averages again. God damn it. You're above your 200 daily? Jesus. Broke out hard today. It really did. God damn it. Too bad. Too bad. Well, we got our targets. Oh, it's so bad because it's so damn bullish. Like, if you zoom out and you just look at this thing, this is bullish as hell. You got a 50% retrace. You had a downtrend. You are now broken out of the downtrend after trying to break out several times. First target, 114. Or, oh, God damn it. God damn it. Relative strength, can you say it? Nope. Breakout on relative strength as well. God damn it. Alright. There goes my gas prices. There goes my gas prices. Damn. So yeah, we had this thing set up for what's likely to happen. Oh no. Oh no. Sorry, my wife just sent me a picture. It is 7:24 over here. My 2-year-old daughter, generally speaking, likes to go to sleep around 9:30. She is passed out right now. Oh, that's gonna be rough. Oh no. Oh, it's gonna be tough. All right. Anyways. So yeah, on a bearish case, this is wishful thinking, honestly. For US oil, maybe we stop at 97.06. Bearish 5.0. Maybe, if we're lucky. Get this downtrend going. Let's see if our weekly is going to allow it. Our weekly, no, it's not. Fuck. There's a chance. There's an opportunity. Not a strong opportunity, but there's an opportunity. This thing stalls out somewhere around this level. Maybe you only get a 42% upside. Maybe. All right, that's just me coping. But with what's happening with these fires, yeah, you're way more likely to see this thing just start chugging along. And the price target, if I'm being serious, is 165. I think oil prices are about to go insane. Which I think is weird because Trump is known for just drilling nonstop. And that's the first thing he wants to do as soon as he gets in office. He's like, drill, baby, drill. So I can't wait to see this thing just take a full U-turn and start coming back down. But dang, man. This is tough. This is tough. But this is what happens when you get natural disasters. Might as well play it and make it up for the gas prices. I'm seriously, I might as well. Dang, that is tough. All right, let's move along. Let's get into the other requests real quick. And from the looks of things, looks like I'm going to be getting out of here early tonight. You guys are being nice to me. This is wild. Alrighty, so next up, we're going to be checking out MAD. So MAD USDT. Let's look at it on Gate.io. I think I've looked at it before. Oh, this is brand freaking new. Hold on. What? MEXC? We looked at it on MEXC. Okay, MEXC had it first. So, MAD. Falling wedge and still falling. Wow. Your weekly looks perfectly fine. Your daily is in the depths of hell. Huh. Weird. Looks like you're trying to come down and go test 1549. If you lose 1549, you have very strong support sitting at 882. Had a great sleep today. Felt like a new person. Wife did me a solid by taking care of the kids. Boyd, that is amazing. Congratulations on that one. And now you have to make your wife some solid grade A dinner. Grade A dinner. Maybe get her a nice little foot bath or something. You got to make it up. So then she does that again. All right, looking at the 4-hour time frame, we have bullish divergence on the 4-hour. So MAD could be catching a bounce anytime now. This is nice to see. Checking out the 1-hour time frame. 1 hour is trying to show some bullish double bottom. Trying to show that more strength is coming in now. This is good. This is really good. So MAD, I would still be looking for the test at 1549 because you're so close to it. Hey man, did I miss a Sol update? Well, no, nobody even asked for it, Cody. I guess we can check that out for you. So this thing could actually catch a bounce. I would look for support, honestly. Before I even tried to trade this thing, I would look for support. But if you get that support, this is still technically a breakout of a falling wedge. You just bring this all the way down as a formal back test. You could see this thing rally back up to 5499. Wash the dishes. We like that. Yeah, wash the dishes. That works. So you could see a 245% move to the upside on MAD. The possibility is there. So let's go ahead and check out our 15 minutes. See how soon this thing could happen. You're gaining a lot of strength, yes, but it's just not looking like the bids are coming in just yet. So yeah, this makes me just lead to believe you're going to come down and touch some support. If you don't, though, I would still be waiting for a touch of support. So even if you break to the upside and then you backtest as support, the 2350 level, that is where I would feel more comfortable jumping into this thing. So I just like support so much. So much. As a pattern, though, you could see this as a falling wedge, which falling wedge after falling wedge, kind of cool, but eventually it's going to have to play out, right? Eventually. Dimmy, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate you. What? Sure. So, Dom. Is this one? Hit that little, camera. There you go. Camera. Take it. It looks like a camera.
I know. I thought I was going to do the phone. The phone?
No, not the phone. The little camera for video. There you go. Yeah, get out of here. Alrighty. So, thank you so much for that sub. I appreciate it. Apparently, overnight, we lost a few subs. I guess people just dislike the terrible price action, but this thing does look really good for possible upside. For the scalp trader out there, you're waiting for a breakout and backtest, I would be looking at it just like this. For a scalp trade, could see a 31% bump to the upside if you're not willing to wait. So yeah, we'll see how long this takes to play out, but that's what I see out of MAD. Let's go ahead and check out space next if I can find it. Going to space. Micro vision chain. Have I been here before? I don't think I have. Let's go out to the weekly. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness. Oh, you're super low. Finding a bottom. Alright. Alright. Good night. You checked Pippin last show. It's still pumping. Jeez. Still going? That's wild. Yeah. Those small cap coins, they can go absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. So that's also why I told you, I was like, hey, low cap coin, not much history. TA is not very accurate. It all depends on the group that's pumping it. So it's crazy it's still pumping. No pullback. Jesus. Wild. Alrighty. Made your dad's friend 1,000 on meta calls today. He only put $100 in. Nice. Didn't Zuckerberg come out and basically say the government was pressuring him to like censor things? Something like that. Alright, so this thing is trying to bottom out, which is really nice to see. I do like that you've hit this level so many times. Let's hope this is the last time. Alright, Dr. Techno, I got you. Going down to our daily time frame. I do like this. However, when will the bids come in? Because it just seems like you're losing strength. However, these moving averages are getting extremely close together. So I would be waiting for the breakout, of course. But now you need a back test as well. The annoyance here is because you've already had that breakout and technically it's back testing. So this is just how you get this prolonged sitting down here until your 200 gets close. How very close your moving averages are. This is coiling up and getting ready for a massive move to the upside. So that is one really nice thing to see. But yeah, it's just like a perpetual up. We need confirmation after confirmation after confirmation. So that is disappointing to say the least. And it does look like this last run gave you all the volume ever. Go figure. But let's go ahead and drop down to lower time frames on the 4-hour time frame. You are putting in bullish divergence now, I think. Hold on. Bullish convergence. People are starting to get in. No, I haven't, James. No, I haven't. All right, so looking at this one, I would be looking for pretty much just a bearish retrace of this level until you can get a breakout, which could last you all the way out until the end of January. Oh no. That's frustrating. So yeah, space, I'd be looking for a nice little 618 move. Maybe you get the breakout, getting back to $1. That would be the target. So you could see space rally up a little bit, possibly going up to 43%. But it's just leaving so much left to be desired. It just seems like the same people are trying to trade this thing, trying to get people interested in it, and the interest just is not coming in yet. I mean, no bullish divergence at all. You're just consolidating like crazy after a massive sell-off. Eventually, this should move. We'll see how long it takes to move. So that's what I see out of space. I'm leaning upside, just not that much. And then, of course, your overhead resistance is at $2.04. So there's that. And the worst part is, if you do get a pump, like a really good pump, it still could fall short. That's kind of the ridiculous part. Oh, that's what happened. You got the bearish 5-0 on that last pump, and you fell back down. See, if we move this right here, bearish 5-0, you hit it twice and you fell. So now you're broken out, and it's like, you gonna do it again, or are you gonna get to the 618? What are we doing here? Nice bald head, Jack Slayer. If only it was bald. There's hair here. I buzzed it yesterday. Alrighty, so moving on, we got Jasmine. Oh no, we don't. We got Solo. Oh, I should probably write this down. You got Torch today with Tesla. Though, F Tesla's price action today. I know it's my fault. Though, broke your no swing calls rule and paid. That's awful. That's awful. Alright, checking out Solo. So Solo, we should have seen some form of a bounce already. Nope, it's still just sitting there. So Solo, yeah, Dr. Techno, same as yesterday. It's gone absolutely nowhere. We're still looking for 31% upside. Just waiting for it. One day it'll move. One day. So we're going to move along from that. BLZ is next. I think BLZ had a pretty good day, didn't it? I don't look at it on this chart. KuCoin, do look at it this chart. So yeah, you're currently up 3%. You're stuck in between these two levels right now, but you're 4 hours trying to get a move to the upside. So BLZ, you're still range bound, but you did have a very good day today. It was up 13%, not too shabby. Got you, James. We could still see this thing move up to 1432 if people like it. Got it. If people like this thing, because nothing changed fundamentally, all that happened to this thing was it got delisted off Binance. That's it. So people offloaded it like crazy, acting like the chain broke down or something. Add to winning trades, cut losses trades quickly / early using your intuition. Jack, I set my stop losses, so I don't normally cut my losses like that, getting out of trades early. I don't add to my trades either, so I don't do that. If it's a winning trade, I let it play out, and then I get out. I don't like adding to them. If I was to do that method where it's like I'm on real low leverage and I'm just hanging on to a token for long periods of time, it makes sense when they do that. I don't trade that way, so I don't do that. But yeah, when it comes to like if suddenly price starts going down, my stop loss is in an area in which it's like price shouldn't go below that. So most of the time, I'll let it stop me out. But like today, for instance, I was expecting price movement way faster. So I just didn't want to think about it. So sometimes I'll get out of trades early because of that, where I'm just like, yeah, I'm just going to get out because I don't know what the hell the market's thinking about doing. I don't want to deal with it. And usually when that happens, I just start degenning around during the day. And I make a lot of trades. A lot of trades. I think today I was in and out of like 7 or 8 different trades. It was quite a day. It was kind of fun though. Kind of fun. BLZ does look like it's trying to get a breakout. You're very high on your relative strength for the 1 hour though. I would expect a bit more consolidation. However, this is now one of those like really low cap coins, so you know, it could just blast off and we could see BLZ take off and get like 100% overnight. So BLZ, it looks set for a possible break of 6606. And then you really only have like one level to beat, which looks like it's going to be 7586. You beat 7586, it's almost an express ticket straight up to 1432. We'll see what the traders have in store for you, but while you're range bound, expect it to go down, I guess. So wait for that breakout. Wait for the back test. Wait for it to look great before you get hyper bullish. As of right now, cautious optimism that maybe you see a break to the upside by morning. Maybe. All right. TRX is next. Surprised people are asking for Tron, but personally I think this particular crypto should go to 0. That's just my personal opinion. You guys can get mad at me all you want. It's fine. It's just Justin Sun has been known to be a real not nice person. So there's that. The only positive out of the TRX network, man, those fees are low when it comes to sending stable coins. Those fees are low. Anyways, on your daily time frame, you are in the bearish control zone. The selling pressure continues. I don't know why it got this massive pump, but I'll read that later. Not sure why I got this massive pump, but it did. So we can't deny that it was there. But I'm looking at it like this now, where it's just down sloping, down trending. And when you broke out, you never actually touched support at 1656. So I am curious if this is going to maintain support level at 2184. I'm very curious because it literally just blasted off. Just for some reason. Took off. Wow. So Hive has no tokens on exchanges to short. So it was just flat out a crypto moving up in value. That's great. I like mechanical set and forget type of strategies for favorable ratios, primarily because you can literally open multiple positions on different coins, let it go, and enjoy the diversification. I can understand that, Jack. That does help a lot. In the crypto space, it's just harder to find those. It's a lot harder to find those. So it's like right now, since we're in a bull run, you can do that with layer ones. You can do that with a lot of the real world asset plays, which honestly, the RWA, I feel like it should be able to last throughout the bear market because they are gathering up real world assets. So they should stick around, but who knows? Who knows? Well, that's also why I started gathering up the RWA plays as well, because it seems like I can just set it and forget it. So, yeah, that's what I'm doing there. Alright, so TRX, I will admit, looks like it could go up a little bit. So, I would just be looking for the 618 from its previous drop. I would be expecting it to get to 2583. That's what I'd want. Oh, that's cool. Alright, so right now, we could see this thing rally up just a little bit on TRX. If you can get back above resistance, you could see a nice little possible 6.4% rally to the upside. That is a strong possibility. We'll see if it happens. Otherwise, you're coming down to 2184. You are currently below your level of support and technically bearishly backtesting it. On your 1 hour time frame, it is showing you could continue to the downside. Jan Russo, thank you so much for the sub. I do greatly appreciate you. Thank you. If you guys new to the channel, if you guys want, you can join the Discord. Everything's completely free, where I do post as many things as I can about the crypto space as often as I can. So you guys get to just stay tuned in to that. Oh, wow. All right, bearish case scenario. Bears, which looks like we can actually go with the bearish case scenario. Holy shit. Oh, it's almost perfect. We could see this thing leg straight on down to 22.55. Wowzers. Your 1 hour is basically saying that could happen. Oh, I love it. Love that. TRX to the grave. 7.22% downside is very possible for TRX. Alrighty. So that's what I see out of that. Moving along, we got Hex. I don't know where I can find Hex. Oh, there it is. I wonder what kind of chart this is going to look like. Interesting. How very interesting. Alright, cool. I know Hex has been around for a while, so we do have the data. So let's go ahead and check out what our levels are, what we got to work with. I have never been a Hexican, but I do believe they all move to Pulse Chain. Maybe I'm wrong on that, but I think they all move to Pulse Chain. You're currently in a nice little range right now, and you're backtesting bullishly your 50 simple moving average on the weekly. Here's your next level you'd be focused in on, that 14016. If this is actually a bullish backtest. Let's check out your daily. Daily's in the bearish control zone. CCI indicator saying it's time to buy in. That's nice to see. If this is real, you had first leg, second leg, you'd be looking for the third leg up, which, yeah, could actually get you a nice little breakout. I would be looking for... take that back. I'd be looking at it like this. Alright. Yep. I'd be looking for this right here. Getting a nice bounce off that 618, looks like. So yeah, Hex, we could see this thing rally up something like 133%. Sweet. That's how I'd be looking at it. If you did break to the upside, I would be looking for that bullish back test on 55357. But yeah, Hex surprisingly looks pretty good for that on the daily. Let's check out your 4 hour. Let's see how this lines up. 4 hour is starting to show signs that buying pressure is coming in. Very nice. Very nice. Can we even argue? No, we can't. It's just more like a channel. More like a channel. So, we are waiting for the breakout to the upside, but this doesn't look bad. Everything shows the bearish control zone is in full effect. Checking out your 1 hour time frame. The 1 hour is still trying to sell off just a little bit. Just a wee bit. You might be trying to put in some bullish divergence or something. Maybe you get slightly lower, hitting the 618 at 3124. Backtesting this area as a level of support rather than resistance would make all the sense in the world. So this is what I'm seeing out of Hex, waiting for that breakout, just waiting. Your 15-minute could start rallying any minute. Cool. So that's what I see out of Hex. Good luck to you in the Hex holdings. You could see a lot of upside. You really could, but it's being held down at the moment. Could see that 133 play out. Sweet. Anyways, moving right along, we got ETH. Now on Ethereum, I said nothing but sweet nothings about it in a video dedicated to it yesterday, and it has basically gone nowhere. From yesterday, we did see a little bit move up, but we are still looking for that $3,520 to play out. So ETH doesn't look bad, just doesn't look great. Rich has Hex. Makes sense, Rich. You're part of the Pulse Chain community. Makes sense. Looking at our 1 hour, it looks like we're testing our trend line on the relative strength now. Let's see if it holds. If we catch a bounce, this thing could start going up in a big way. Yeah. Okay. Could see it go up, but if we do get Ethereum to start going up, I'm expecting alt season to be in full effect, because it should outperform Bitcoin. Yeah, the whole market just seems like it's the calm before the storm. If they start dumping on us, this dump is going to be really harsh. Really harsh. But if we do start going up, it's going to look so pretty. It's going to look more green than the greenest field you've ever seen. It's going to be absolutely amazing. Then everybody's going to be like, bull market back on, baby. Pump, Trump pump in full effect and all that other stuff. And then, yeah, I would be looking for a nice pullback on Monday. That's what I'd be doing. So, yeah, we could still see this thing rally up 8.62%. Would not be weird at all. Would not be weird. Moving along, we got Griffin. Y'all hear the bombs Zuckerberg was dropping on Joe Rogan? I have not listened yet. Just heard some highlights. I have not. Alright, so Griffin not only broke out, look at that back test. That looks amazing. That actually looks amazing. Wow. Wowzers. So now we do have that bullish case in full effect. Griffin does have the capability of going up to 62.53 or even 74.15. Wow. Looking at it on the 15-minute. Oh boy. Oh, 15-minute does have mild bearish divergence. Looks like it's resetting right now. Checking out your 1 hour time frame. This just looks like a This just looks like a nice little bearish 5-0, doesn't it? Yep, bearish 5-0. So now we have to see, are we going to set a higher low than previous low? Are we going to back test 33.77 as support? Either way, it is set up perfectly for that, and it does look like it's starting to come down. Your 1 hour moving averages are not being nice to you whatsoever. We could see this thing start falling in the best type of way, because that would be a bullish backtest, in which then we could see a much larger move to the upside. So don't be shied away from the bullish backtest. But your 1 hour is indicating, yeah, we're about to see a lot more downside. Your 15-minute, however, it's not really indicating it's going to see that much downside, but you're possibly seeing 15% downside as a nice bullish backtest and confirmation of the low. Checking out the 4 hour time frame. 4 hour is bearishly backtesting that 50 simple moving average. I hate to say it, but it would make a lot of sense for it to come down and touch some support. Noted, we are going into the weekend where we do have weird price action, so we will see. Is this rally before 87k BTC? Altcoin Academy? It could be. Could be. A lot of things are hitting their bearish 5-0s, so it could very well be. We're going to have to just wait and see what Wall Street and the rest of the world wants to do. So, Griffin right now, it is lying in limbo. Your 15-minute is in the bearish control zone. You're losing your support. You're downtrending. Here's your downtrending level of resistance. If you can manage to break out of that, though, you're going to see a very nice move to the upside. Very nice move to the upside. This could yield you somewhere in the neighborhood of 4605, which would be a very nice move. Could see a nice 14% move. Or are we out of the bearish zone? Oh no, we're so far in the bearish zone. We're hunkering down for winter right now. No, we're just chilling in it. For Bitcoin standing, it is bearishly backtesting the heartline of the falling channel that I drew out the other day. It's not looking great. Looking next, we got Jasmy. If you didn't understand, Griffin, I'm leaning bearish. I think you're going to come down and touch support. But there's always a bullish case when there's a bearish scenario. Anyways, Jasmy trying its best to hold on to support. Love to see that. Looks like we're kind of getting a nice little symmetrical triangle. Could go up, could go down. It does make things a little bit gray when this happens because it turned into a 50-50. You could continue down if Bitcoin goes down, or you could find your support, you could hold it, and start moving to the upside. First target for Jasmy you're going to be looking for is something in the neighborhood of this, getting either a 5-0 or a 618. You'd be looking at moving up somewhere around 12 to 16%. I would be leaning way closer to the 16% as a bearish backtest because we never backtested it as resistance after falling through. So this is one of the nice things about going down. If you don't backtest former support as resistance, you're likely to go up there and do it. So this is what I'm leaning for Jasmy. You're in the bearish control zone. Your 15-minute does show signs that it's ready to go up, which is really nice to see because you're on top of support. Checking out your 1 hour. 1 hour is in the bearish control zone, showing you could fall. I think we can squeeze a few more likes out of chat, maybe. Zuckerberg, it's like watching a little kid stay out of trouble. I don't know about stay out of trouble. Not many people like him. Your 4 hour. You're so deep in the bearish control zone, you might as well be gathering up berries and trying to not go poop for the winter. Just get that constipation going. That's what it looks like. Hey, brother. Saw what's going on in California. How you doing? I'm doing just fine. The only problem is I can't go running outside because like the wind and the like random nonsense in the air. That's about it. No, I'm good. I'm nowhere close to the fires. Nowhere close. I'm in Southern Orange County. That's happening up in LA. I'm literally an hour away, so it's fine. Now, talking about those fires, it's funny to me because like everybody suddenly cares about California and the fires, and they're like, oh, these are the worst fires yet. No, I don't think they are. It's just happening to a wealthy area, so now all of a sudden it's getting all the attention. My area has burned down like 4 times. Never makes news like this. And that's partially because the homes don't cost hundreds of millions. What's my favorite risk to reward ratio? I think my favorite is a 5-to-1, honestly. What's Bitcoin doing? Check your furnace filter. Check my furnace filter, huh? I don't even know. Oh, wait, I do know where it's at. Yeah, I'll have to check it out. What's Bitcoin doing? Bitcoin is consolidating. It looks like it could go up. It does look like it could go up tonight into tomorrow. But doesn't look like it's going up that much, John. Doesn't look like it's going up that much. I love OC. Lived in Costa Mesa for 7 years. Oh, very nice. Me and my wife used to live in Costa Mesa. We were right next to South Coast Plaza. And then we moved into RSM, Rancho Santa Margarita. where we were around way more vegetation than we were in Costa Mesa. But I will say, it's nice to be away from people. Tiva and ZZN. Do you guys think Ripple's new stablecoin impact XRP in a big way? So that's an interesting question. I don't think it I don't think it's going to impact XRP the way most people think it's going to do. But apparently, when you issue the RLUSD, then it burns XRP token. Also, XRP just got a new partnership with Amex, American Express. Fires can clog, and judging by your reaction, it needs to be replaced. Oh, no. My furnace, we replace that thing every 6 months, so I will check it. I don't remember last time we did it, because it is a new year, so I probably do need to change it, but no, it's because I'll go running outside a lot, and then, yeah, I start sneezing, and I know there's problems in the air. And then all of a sudden when I look at my front door and there's soot sitting at the doorway, it's terrible. Bullish on Alf. We'll check it out. Alright, we've been live for 1 hour and 14 minutes. I'm going to try my best to get through the rest of these requests. So if I do miss any requests popping up, I am sorry. But I'm just out here doing my best. If you definitely want to make sure I can see your requests, then donations make it the easiest way. Otherwise, you're running at your own risk of me missing it. Moving along, we got Spore. Goldfinch. So Goldfinch is one that I actually mentioned to the entirety of the Discord. I do believe is a great buying opportunity right now. Let's go out to the daily time frame. Let's get rid of this real quick. Get rid of this. Those don't matter anymore. Looking at the daily, we are about to touch support, which is great at 127.10. Love that. And with that, we could see at least a bearish 5.0 going up to $4.21. The greatest part about that bearish 5.0, that's 229% upside. So as long as we stay above literally 109.24, the spot trader should be excited about buying at these levels. Any leverage traders, wait till you touch some support. Dang it, just wait till you get to support. It's okay, we're almost there. But your daily looks absolutely phenomenal for upside. And if you do break above this 33,369 and you hold above it, you stay above it for any period of time, you could see this thing rally all the way up to $9.17. I mean, that is literally your next level of major overhead resistance. That is about 300% upside after that $3.33. Goldfinch, I do believe, is going to do extremely well in this bull run, and I am personally gathering it, so I'm super biased. So there's that. Moving right along, we got Spore. So Spore is next. Oh wait, no, let me go into lower time frames for you traders out there. 4-hour time frame. Looks like we're trying to bottom out here. Looks good. Looking at your 1-hour time frame. 1-hour time frame does look like it's coming down a bit. So you could see this thing either rally right now or it just falls down to support. 127.10 is the target. It is the golden apple of entry. That's what you really want to see. 15-minute time frame is looking great. Oh boy. Yeah, your 15-minute might not let you fall down there right away, but it does look pretty darn good on the 15. You already have 3 consecutive higher lows. This thing could start rallying to that beautiful 618. You might see it even rally over the weekend, and you'd be looking for $1.6164. So yeah, there we go. Moving along, we got Spore. I think I missed an E. There we go. Oh, God. Alright, Poloniex, here we go. Jesus. I hate Poloniex so much. It's such a bad exchange. There's no volume. Alright, Spore is a newer crypto on this exchange. So, yeah, we got a level. Let's go to the daily. We're going to do the best we can. Understand with things like this, TA almost doesn't even matter because there's not much history. So we're going to try our best. Right there, we got a downtrend. We don't even have relative strength on the daily. Holy. Check it out the 4 hour. We're in the depths of hell right now. Nice. I guess you can claim bullish divergence. I guess. Sure. We have a bullish and bearish case. Bearish case, you're below all your supports. You're going straight down to zero. And I'm not even joking when I say that. That's your bearish case. Because it's price discovery to the downside. But if you can break this downtrend here, you could see this thing rally up. Back up to resistance at 7546. If it manages to hold anything and people start buying it, you could see this thing start going up 156%. I wish you the best of luck on Spore. No idea what to think of this. Your 4 hour is so oversold that it's like, hey, why not? Throw a couple bucks in there. Maybe we make something. But if you're buying this right now, you are gambling. All right, moving along, we got Well. Let's check out Well. Moonwell. Oh no. You're losing so much support. Oh my god. Oh my. Oh no. No, not Well. No, there's no way. I pointed out we could fall 51%. Oh no. No. We didn't even get our 28% move to the upside. We got this sorry ass. Oh no. Alright, so Moonwell's not doing great. Not doing great. It did not hit the entry at all. Not even close. Alrighty. Well, positive. You have some support sitting down there at 37245. Your 4 hour is in oversold territory, but you have been oversold since the 8th. For 2 days, you've been oversold. And it's still going. Currently, I'd be looking at this as a downtrend, kind of like this. And maybe, just maybe, you're starting to level off because of this right here. So let's see if we can actually respect some form of supply line here. And maybe you catch a bounce as soon as you get down to like 44356. This is a big maybe, by the way. Big maybe. Because yikes. Anyways, going into the 1 hour. 1 hour time frame, you're not quite oversold yet. And the positive, you do have bullish divergence forming. So you're expecting a bounce sometime in the near future, but your support level is all the way down at 3745. So it would be a random bounce. Your 15-minute is getting oversold once again. So yeah, this thing, I would just be waiting. Either get to a bearish backtest or get to hitting support. Right now, you're in no man's land. This could fall straight down. I wouldn't even play with this. I wouldn't play with it. I wouldn't anything. I would wait until you're at one of these levels before I made any decisions. If you do end up hitting 37245, you're going to have to hit it again to confirm your low before you can even think about this thing going up. So, yeah, that's what I see out of this. I'm very bearish on it. I don't think Moonwell is going to be doing well. I really don't. We're going to find out what happens later. We'll see. Moving along, we got Solana. Checking out Sol. Solana. Still maintaining that supply line, isn't it? Beautiful. As long as you stay above 185.27, you're doing extremely well. The fact that you had this weird little falling wedge and you broke out and you technically backtested and whatnot, now you're still deep in that bearish control zone. We're expecting Solana to have a good weekend. That's the expectation. So it doesn't have to happen. We could fall. We could go down to 177 or even 163. Would not be strange in the least. However, it does look like 185 is acting as super support. I mean, like super support. So we could see this thing rally up somewhere in the neighborhood of 207. That's the target right now, 207. But we'll see what happens once we get to that 202 mark, if we can break through it or not. But we could see Solana going up 11.49%. And if Solana does do that, remember from the beginning of stream, I mentioned pay attention to Bonk. Bonk should do extremely well also because it's in the Solana ecosystem. So if we do see Solana get a nice weekend rally, we might see Bonk go absolutely bonkers. Pun intended. All right, going to H-bar next. I mean, it's pretty easy to set up a stop loss on Sol, right? We're sitting on top of major support, so maintain the support, we're good. And we do have bullish divergence on the 1 hour as well. This thing should rally overnight. It should. Doesn't mean it will. It should. Going into H-bar. Hedera hash graph. I already have it marked out because I was staring at this thing earlier. What's up, HQZ? How you doing? We look like we're about to make the move to the upside. We're looking for 9.6% upside. If we get it, we will have a confirmed breakout of not only the downtrend, but also a level of former resistance or current resistance, and we could flip it as support. So if we do that, your next target, you're going to be looking at 36,424. However, bearish target, you're coming down to 25 cents. It's really just one or the other at this point. There's no in between. You're going up or down. The fact that you came down and you're not touching support, I still lean toward touching support, but I do think we're going to have a nice little weekend push to the upside before we come back down. Just my thought process. All right, going into Alf. I have not looked at this chart. Sweet. We got a new chart, everybody. We've done it. We did it. We got one. Oh, no. So here's your first ever weekly support, and you've broken it. You're staying below it. Your next level of support is all the way down here, which has never been back tested. Wild. But on the positive, you do have this level that has been acting as support as well. That is very positive. So you do have a nice little pocket of liquidity here that they're having trouble breaking through. So Alf, you're either going up from here or you're falling to 41.91. No two ways about it. You are downtrending though on the weekly. So that's kind of a shame. Something you're going to have to focus in on, because you could just bounce around in this thing for weeks. And I mean weeks, like months even. Oh, could be awful. Could get real boring. You're daily, you're oversold. Nice. So I guess you're about to see a nice bounce on this one. So Alf, I'm seeing positive things. You should be able to get up to 2.2356. Which would yield you 98.58% to the upside. This is your bullish case right now. Since you are downtrending, I'm just expecting a nice bearish retrace into the golden pocket. So we're looking for that 98% upside. In the bearish case, you're going to fall through $1.461, and then you're going to keep falling straight to 41.91. Because if you notice, there's nothing in between. It's straight up, and you have not backtested it. On your daily, you can see you backtested it once. Let's see if you fall through, you could backtest it again. Noted the last time you were this oversold was back, I guess right here. June 24th or July 24th. Weren't even that oversold. It was back here. So you were this oversold at this point right here, which was slightly lower than where you are. So we can argue there is some mild form of hidden bullish divergence. We'll see if it plays out or not. We will see if it plays out or not. Anyways, going down to our 4-hour time frame. 4-hour, you're showing, I guess, bullish consolidation. People are buying down here, but it is a flat line. That has me worried. Bit worried. Maybe you come down and touch this 104.62 before seeing a move to the upside. It just looks a little iffy. You're going to really like this better if you can get back above 129.51 and hold it as support. Until that happens, you're kind of sitting in no man's land, and it's a little hard to call if this wants to go up or down, which means shorts are probably going to pile up, which then you get a short squeeze, and that's how you get that 98% move to the upside. I'm going to lean bullish. So I do have that little bias because I do think Bitcoin's going to go up as well. So that's my bias right now. Playing into this, I would see it moving up. Looks like a nice trend reversal is happening. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. But you have your bullish and your bearish case, so we will see what happens. Tiva. Don't know what Tiva is, but we're going to look at it. Going into the weekly. This is brand new also. So, caveat, we're going to do the best we can, but understand this is most likely not going to be accurate because we don't have much data. So we're just going to try and do the best that we can. Let's go ahead and check the daily. Going into our daily time frame, we can see a brand new downtrend has formed. We can see the first line on relative strength. We're in the bullish control zone. Looks like we're coming down. On your daily, we do have a level of support sitting right here. And then our next level of support is sitting down here. So we're going to see how these interact later on. But looking at your 4-hour time frame, definite downtrend is here. Definite downtrend is here. But it looks like you broke out of it already. No, you're just wicking, trying to break out of it. Relative strength sitting in neutral territory. You could go up, could go down, considering how much you've been utilizing this as resistance. Maybe weekend warriors push it up. It's a big maybe for me. The only positive here is you are setting a higher low. So let's give it the benefit of the doubt. Your bullish case scenario, this thing could fly. It could legitimately fly. You could see this thing rally on up to 83184. It is a possibility. I'm leaning toward resistance might hold and you come down. Let's see what your 1 hour is telling us. 1 hour time frame is telling us you're about to go down. You're losing your 200 simple moving average. That is a shame. So right now the 1 hour is giving us the indication you're going to go down, possibly testing support either 29853 or even as low as 18651. So that's what your 1 hour is giving me. Could be a 24 to even 53% downside move if you do not break out. So that is absolutely insane. All right, ZCN is next. ZCN. Going into that. Zero chain on Tether. Sure, why not? Oh, goodness. This one brand new also? No, it's not. We got some data here. This one looks rough. This one looks rough. Looks really rough. Alrighty. Alright. We got a pocket right there. We've bearishly backtested twice. That's not good. Let's check and see where it could go after that. I guess right there. Right there. Okay, cool. Based off this weekly candle close right here, because we have wicks, tried to fall through, held a support, wicks. Yeah, looks like that would be the next level. But you're down here. It looks like you're trying to bottom out. Does look like you're trying to do it. Let's see how the daily looks different. Let's check the daily right now. You're so neutral on the daily, it's unreal. I would need more confirmation that this 3027 actually is support. You've barely touched it once. Barely. And you're not touching it again. It could be acting as support. It could be a range right here that's acting as support at like 3659. The possibilities are there. I would guess it's support. I would. Simply because you did have the spike up, then you came down, you did not fall through. My thought is that it is support. So if it is support, automatically we're looking at the golden retrace. Looking at a golden retrace. Possibly getting back up to 26714 because it's so close to overhead resistance. That's what could happen. Could happen. Not saying it will, but you could see a 5.6x. So that's nice to see. Let's zoom in a bit deeper. On a lower time frame. This thing's so hard to look at. Oh my. All right. On a lower time frame, we have this downtrend kind of like this. Looks like it could be breaking out soon. You would be looking at it sort of like this, where on the next move up, you are likely to see it move 238% to the upside. If this is support, you would be looking for that and holding above 1115, or there's an extra 1 in there. All those 1s and a 5. So that's what I would be looking for this. If you hold support. Noted, if you don't hold support, get rid of it. You have no idea where it's going to stop. But it does look like you're now holding support. Look for that 2.3x. All right, so now I've covered all those requests. I was not really looking at chat. Let me get caught up here because I definitely ignored all of it, and that's why I got through it. All right, let's see what we got. There's a few good videos on Caspa v Alf. Hope mining is going well for you, Rich. Nice. Not sure if TA will be helpful for Alf, but would like to know what you guys think. Okay, got it. More money. Whatever happened to land share? I don't know. I'm holding it. I haven't even paid attention. I have no clue. I'm just holding it. Do you think SPY falls to 561? We'll see BTC at 87. That's a possibility, James. That is a possibility. I bet beautiful there. Defo, it is beautiful here. Definitely beautiful. We have a lot of greenery. We got great trails. We got a lot of stuff out here. Delazium. Bet you haven't done this one. I don't even know what that is. Hello there. Thoughts on XYO? Nobody knows. We will check that out next for you. XYO. I don't know what Delazium is, but we will check that out. Delazium. Thanks, Rich. I appreciate the kind words. I already liked the stream, Rich. Oh, are we low on the likes? Oh no. Are we low on those? Let's find out. We got 26. We're doing just fine on the likes. We're doing just fine. Your favorite streamer is saying 561 on Wednesday will happen? Wow. Wow. I found out I'm not your favorite streamer. God, that hurts. That hurts, James. Damn. We're going to check out XYO. Take a look at SPY. Really appreciate your input. All right, we'll look at the SPY. I feel like I always look at the wrong SPY, but we'll check it out. Oh, have a great perspective. All right. Let's go ahead and check out XYO first. Do I normally look at this somewhere else? We got more data there. Oh, that's where I look at it. Alright. Alrighty. Alright, so XYO. You're just sitting in a weird spot on the weekly. You're trying to reset your indicator on the weekly. That's the big thing. Sorry, should have said stock streamer. Got it. Checking out your daily. Your daily looks so weird. You just lost your 50 simple moving average. This one's a hard call. I would be looking for support at 15963 because you didn't test it. That's what I'd be looking for. Crypto streamer. Yay, I'm in good graces again. Let's go. We have broken out. Where's that? Oh, she's awake.
Okay, never mind. She said that.
Oh. Cass catching a pump. Right. Little girl. No, do not go over there. Hold on, everybody. I got my daughter here roaming around. Alrighty. It's getting a mini pump. Sweet. Yeah, this one looks strange to me. It does look like you're bearishly consolidating on XYO. Just because you fell down, you've backtested twice this level of what should be support like it was back here, is now acting as very strong resistance. You could see yourself down to 15963 very easily. Very easily could come down there. You'd be looking for the possibility of 16.28% downside. Let's see what your 1 hour is telling you. Your 1 hour is giving you plenty of room to the downside. The CCI is basically saying you could buy, though. Did you get... No. There's no bullish divergence to speak of. Downtrend here. Downtrend sticking. So you're in the downtrend right now. It does look like you're going to see this thing roll to the downside. And let's see how this lines up with your targets. Put it right there. Almost lines up perfectly with your 1618. So yeah, I'm leaning bearish on this for the night. You get a stop loss right above 19881. This could be great for a short. It really could be. 15 minute here. Your 15 minute is not oversold. You're in the bearish control zone. You were oversold here. Yeah, you could start seeing this thing roll over. That's a shame. But yeah, it looks like it could be falling 16%. Your bullish case is you end up breaking above 22,734. So on the bullish case, which I'm not leaning bullish. I am not leaning bullish. I could be wrong though, but I am not leaning bullish. The only saving grace here is the fact that you haven't made that technical lower high from up here, which you did here, but from all this consolidation, you could see this thing rally on up here to up to 34496. Got movement on FET. Yeah. Actually, let's check in on the trade. Let's see if I'm still in the red. Still deep in the red on my trade. Too bad. So FET catches bids first. It's not fair. Not fair. Yeah, FET's on the green. Damn. Should have went with FET. Much more well known. So in your bullish case for this one, the rally here is crazy. 81% upside, which also leads me to think you're probably going to dip down 16% first. Because anybody who's trying to go long right now on this, by looking at that, really good opportunity to steal their money before you go up. Really good opportunity. You already breached your supply line once. Not much to stop you from doing it again. Interesting. Very interesting. This is an interesting chart. Could go both ways. New indicator. Buy, sell signal. Buy that. It's a must-have. I've been using it with Rang filter, and it's on point. Sweet. All right, the SPY. The SPY. Oh, which one was I looking at? Hold on. SPX. That's... So I was looking at the SPX. Do you want me to look at the SPY or the SPX? I like the SPX though, because I've been calling this shit. Anyways. SPY. Oh boy. The SPY is built different. Built different. Broke to the upside. SPDR and S&P 500. James, I need some input here. Yeah. I always have to remember, the SPY's like never supposed to go down. Like, I just have to remember that. Never supposed to go down. Alright, we're looking at the SPY. Looking at it right now. No problem. So right now, it looks like you're coming down to some support at 562. I can see 562 playing out in the very near future. Come next week, maybe the week after, I could see that happening. Is it 562? God, these... So anywhere between 562 and 560, it's a weird setup here. I don't like these almost... I don't like that. That's ugh. The gap to the upside on the weekly is annoying. So maybe it's going to drop down to 560.2, but it is starting a nice downtrend. Checking out your, not your 1 hour, your daily. Daily's curving down as well. You lost your 50 simple. You are now starting a downtrend right now. So as long as you stay below this downtrend, you're dropping. AGI, well, thank you for that. Thank you, Jaden. Oh, so I guess we have an opportunity to be a real jerk to the shorts out there, the short sellers, because you have this very slight level of support at 574. You have a very slight level of support right there. It's interesting to see. You'd expect it to go down to 560. However, one thing I would keep in mind, especially for Monday, we did just have really, really good jobs data. We did. Technically speaking, the sell-off today, that's solely because now Wall Street doesn't expect any rate cuts. And they suddenly got scared that we might get a rate hike, which I find very odd how they could flip into that. But BTC's curling over again. Makes sense. My trade's looking like dog shit. So that's too bad. But anyways. So yeah, I would be I would be cautious on the SPY. We could see the SPY on Monday open in the green. We really could. We're sitting in the bearish control zone, and it looks like anytime we're in the bearish control zone, Wall Street's just like, great time to buy. So sort of like it fell here, you stopped short of your support. You stopped really short. And instead, it just filled a gap. So we could just be filling a gap. So, yeah. We might be popping to the upside. That's what I'm seeing out of the SPY. If Wall Street finally gets their head out of their ass and stops being so scared about, oh my gosh, my interest rates might not be cut, we're going to see everything rally, and it's going to rally hard. Well, I mostly look at crypto, but now that Wall Street and the suits are in here, I have to look at them. I have to. It's frustrating, but I don't know what's up with Wall Street. They are so reactionary to everything these days. It is shocking. It is so shocking. I kind of really hate how reactive they are to everything. It's terrible. Doge GF, old meme coin. I guess we'll check that out. All right. AGI. I have never looked at this one. You're absolutely right, Jaden. We're checking it out for the first time ever. Wall Street has ADHD. I mean, they really do. It's wild. The part that I laugh at, though, is like whenever I see things like ARK Invest and I see when they start throwing money into certain projects, because I love watching what Cathie Wood does, because that reminds me of the prime example of FOMO. That's like, she is the poster child of FOMO. She's like, I gotta buy this now or I'm gonna miss out. And it's like, you're buying now? I thought you had analysts for this. You sure it's a good time to buy that? Wow. And yeah, looking at Cathie Wood, that just brought a whole new perspective to me on these hedge funds. I was like, there's a lot of stupid people in some really high places, aren't there? It's kind of crazy. But hey, it's what it is. All right, your weekly on AGI doesn't look great. Looking at your daily. Your daily, it's alright. It's not good. It's not bad. It's alright. It looks like you're putting in a higher low. Are you maintaining a supply line at least? Nope. You pooped on the supply line. You bearishly backtested it. That's not a good look. That's really bad. So, needless to say, what I would be looking at is AGI to now, this is leg 2, leg 3, coming down to 10129. I would be looking for another 27% move to the downside. You could even, because you're breaking support, go as low as 3958. That's not good on the daily, and you have room to fall. You're not oversold. You're just in the bearish control zone. You got room to go. Your 4 hour, it's not oversold either, and you're curling over. Ugh. Yeah, this doesn't look fantastic. Oh, God. So much room to fall on the 1 hour. No. You don't want that. You need a network and luck. We don't live in a meritocracy. That's true. Your merit does not really matter for the most part. That is true. Alright, I'm going to give you a bullish case for this thing, even though I think it's about to fall really hard. Your bullish case, you're going to get back up to 15913 and then roll on over and continue down. That bearish backtest once and then twice, that confirms you are not breaking that. You're coming down, buddy. So yeah, not looking great. Milk, good evening. Yeah, this looks bad. Looks really bad. Alrighty. The last request of the evening, I guess. We're going to be wow, it's only been an hour and 53 minutes. Doge GF. You can find it here. Cost? WBA? Are these stocks or crypto? That's all I'm caring about at the moment. Let's check your daily. So yeah, you learned here and helped you take it. Are these stocks or crypto? What are they? Stock, you'll see why I asked though. Alright, sounds good. We will see it. You're a bit overextended from your demand line. That's a good sign. This thing could have a possibility going up there. I take it back. The CCI indicator is basically saying you're going to keep selling off. That's crazy. Either way, indicators aren't really going to work on this thing, so we're free balling it out here. When I say we're free balling it, I basically mean we have to go off of not only our gut and intuition, but random other levels of support and resistance like this. We're bouncing off of it, so we broke through, we bounced off. Now we're looking for upside potential. I'm guessing you had bearish divergence, you reset. So now what you're looking for is the possibility of running up to go up and test that overhead demand line. So you could see this thing rally up 64%. It's great to see. That's awesome. But let's make sure you didn't make a bearish 5-0. So you go from high to low here. If you made that bearish 5-0, it might be a little hard. You did not. Your 618 is sitting right here. So you can have anywhere between 64 and possibly 55.68% upside. Very nice. Very nice. This is what I'm seeing out of this. It's great that you used former resistance as support. You love to see that. Now let's continue this move to the upside. Gravity ticker is G. Alrighty, G. We'll check it out. Let's go see what cost is. Oh, Costco. See, I love Costco. Chart looks like it's loading to me. Okay, alright. We'll have to check that out. I love me some Costco. Love me some Costco. Looks like a nice little back test. Not bad. Not bad at all. Good bounce. Maybe it's because of all those egg sales. Maybe. Egg sales are propping them up. Anytime. Anytime. The fact that we've only been live for an hour and 57 minutes and I'm getting through nearly as many requests as I normally would, this new system, it's going to stick around, everybody. It's going to stick around. Especially with next week, I'm going to have to start waking up early. It's going to stick around. So I know I'm probably going to lose some viewership for it. There's going to be somebody that's pissed off that I'm not, like, taking some of their requests simply because I'm not going to see them. But hey, we had to do something to help out the longevity of me being here. We had to. Costco, since you're setting a higher low and you do... Wow, you have hidden bullish divergence? Dang, brother. This is great. Costco looks really good. Costco. I would not be surprised in the least to see this thing trading at 1,046 or 1,095. Would not be surprised in the least. This looks beautiful. Plenty of runway to the upside. Looking at 11, possibly even 16% upside. No idea how long it's going to take you to get there, but damn, Costco. Looking good. Now WBA next. Walgreens. Oh no, I heard it popped like crazy today. I'm thinking doing Costco calls. Nice. Yeah, Walgreens 27%. Perfect back test for 1,000. I mean, yeah, it was a perfect back test. It was absolutely wild. Wow, the bullish divergence on holy shit. Walgreens bullish divergence, that is wild. I thought this place was like closing down a bunch of their stores though. Why are people buying it outside of that bullish divergence? That bullish divergence is beautiful. Damn. Walgreens. Not great. Oh no. Hold on. Hold the phone. What are you even using as support? This is a terrible area. No problem, Dr. Techno. I got you. And if we get a low on SPY, it'll be an easy buy. Yeah, that's true. Walgreens hasn't seen prices this low in almost forever. Oh, man, but it's like right in the parabolic phase. You're trying to find support here. These are your two levels that you're focused in on as we zoom in. In reality, you would like to see Walgreens down here instead at 557. Oh boy. Oh, you almost did it. Oh, I didn't even realize that. God, you look at this downtrend. Jeez. Walgreens is turning into a meme. I'd put some puts in here though. Holy, you're hitting that supply line. Or the demand line, sorry. I've been wondering when you would stop reading chat every time someone comments. Speeds you up for sure. It does speed me up. It does. But you know, I like to try and make sure everyone knows I'm paying attention to their comments. But yeah, I'm now seeing the error in my ways. Because as soon as the audience gets big enough, it just distracts completely. Hedge for when buy puts. So right now, this CCI indicator is basically telling you, hey, next week, get some puts. You're getting back into that bullish control zone, though. But man, this thing is beaten down. Also, Walgreens, I mean, I thought they were about to like file bankruptcy, honestly. I thought they were. You have a gap to if Walgreens can get to 1456, that's where I would be more inclined to be like, maybe it could go up. That's where I'd be more inclined to see it go up, but if it rolls over, it still makes sense. Because just from this right here, it just looks like a nice bearish backtest is coming at 1235. This is what you're going to have to wait and see what it does. But yeah, this thing could fall down to 557. It really, you would prefer 557 over what it just did. But it does look like you are getting a nice bullish bounce, and this thing could be rallying up hard. Oh, Tony, you're not the first one to come in here and say that. That's funny. Oh, man. But yeah, WBA. This is an interesting one. Very interesting. I really want to see what this thing does on Monday. So hopefully we look at it again on Monday. But yeah, very interesting look. Let's check out G. Fubo. We'll check out Fubo. I heard about Fubo, and they basically sued Disney Plus. So that's how they ended up getting such a wonderful pump to the upside, because a judge actually ruled that for some reason they had a case when it came to their sports, live sports, and they aren't letting Disney do it, at least not yet. So I did find that to be very interesting. It looks like you're finding a lot of support here. You could see this thing rally to the upside. You could. You do have a downtrending level of resistance. Downtrending level of resistance, but you do have an uptrending level of support. Hopefully it doesn't get invalidated here. Hopefully not. We could even adjust it down to this. Let's go into the 4 hour. You're in neutral territory on the daily. 4 hours neutral too. Oof. Very tight moving averages. This is waiting to see if Bitcoin does well or not. Super fast, modular, layer 1, cross-chain, etc. Backed by Coinbase and some other big boys. Well, that's good. It's backed by so many things. It's just, it needs the price action. If this is its first bull run, like it looks like it is, it's going to have a lot of work to do. But if it is a layer 1, it needs dApps. That's really what it needs. It needs developers. It needs coins being built on its platform. Otherwise, it's going to be sad. Just sad. Kraken and Coinbase will survive the Black Swan. All right. Thanks for having a look. No problem. No problem. So yeah, 1 hour does look pretty solid. Looks like you're trying your best to hold support, but you're finding a ton of resistance at 337. Would not be strange in the least to see you come back down to 2867. Wouldn't be strange in the least. Right now, if we do pull the fibs on this, you could see this thing go on down based off this high and this resistance, basically hitting your 5.0. You did hit the 5.0. Basically. But yeah, it lines up almost perfectly for a 9.96% downside move. I don't like it when it's hitting a supply line this many times and staying down here. Usually you'll break down below it. XRP hits $100 within 13 hours. Well, Tony, that's just irresponsible. You can't say that. All other exchanges are already compromised. Oh no. Oh boy. See, this is true XRP army, everyone. Tony is true XRP army. You see that? True XRP army. I didn't say this. Okay, Tony. All right. All right, let's check out Fubo. You want to check out some injective? All right, Fubo. Fubo kept running. No, actually, it didn't kind of back tested, didn't it? I guess on the daily, it probably looked like a back test, right? You're still super overbought. I mean, if you're not already in this, then not the time to buy. Right now, this was a news-driven catalyst based off of a judgment ruling, and if that case settles any time in the near future, or if Disney bought them. Hold on, I take it back. Disney literally acquired 70% of them, and so now this thing could have the possibility of just trading sideways here. What are those? Alrighty, so we're going to see what happens on Fubo. If you do continue to the upside, it'll probably be because of a judgment or Disney just buys more of them or buys them outright. But right now, this was a news-driven push to the upside. I don't trust news-driven catalysts like this, so I always wait and see what happens later on. Always wait and see. So yeah, Fubo, it's a nice chart to look at, the pump that it did, but since that pump, it's done nothing. Done absolutely nothing. Just sideways. Injective. So Injective, we looked at this yesterday. It's doing just fine as long as you're above the supply line, which is great. Your target is still 28.97. Not a bad look. Checking out our 4 hour. 4 hours still in that bearish control zone, but you are not oversold. You never did get oversold, but you are setting a higher low. Technically backtesting this level back here that was acting as resistance as support now. So this is still set up for much great things, plenty of upside. And then Injective also had their latest thing where they are officially the most deflationary crypto in the space now. I guess they're even beating out Bitcoin and Ethereum at this point. So I think that's the thing most people are banking off of when it comes to Injective right now. Not to mention they are a pretty decent crypto, but we'll see what they end up doing. We will see. You could see a 35.68% move to the upside. It is possible. CGBT. So now, what the heck? This is a big pullback on the 4 hour. Let's go into the on the weekly. Looks like you're trying to hold support. Where's my? There it is. Looks like you're trying to stay above 27.092. You do have resistance that you did tap, as well as you have support sitting below you. All right, let's move on this thing. Let's check your daily. On your daily, that was a really nice move to the upside, but it was so darn sudden. 77% jump to the upside. Now it looks like you're trying to find support at 27092. If you can hang on to it, you have the possibility of going back up to 46193. Past that, I have no clue what this thing could do. It just could be another formal back test. You could get a lower high. This thing also has bearish divergence on the daily, massive bearish divergence on the daily. Even after that huge spike, could not create more strength than before. So this thing also has the possibility of falling all the way down to 10379. Since it already pumped, we have to wait until it does something. So we'll wait and see. But as of right now, I have no thoughts on this. It has made its move. If you were in it, congratulations, you got it. But on your 4 hour, you're just crashing down right now after being overbought. All right, PRQ. We have a very distinct downtrend. Very distinct, but there is a massive positive here. We're holding on to support. We have stayed above 2912. Fantastic. Wow, Amir, Coinbase shut you down after 6 years? That is absolutely crazy. I don't know what to tell you. Coinbase be doing some weird things from time to time, but damn, I'm sorry to hear that. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat, but what? Hopefully you didn't have a bunch of crypto on there. Hopefully it was like a drained account. That would be really crappy if it wasn't a drained account. So I guess you have a little bit of support sitting below you. CRV. Alrighty. What's a good exchange to use for USA customers? Amir, we have some links that pop up, as well as we do have a couple links in the description down below. You can try those, but number one, probably want to grab like Kraken just for your onboarding and offloading. But Kraken, Gemini, those are two really good ones when it comes to putting money onto the exchange to send crypto out. And then outside of that, you know, we do have Weeks. We also have Buy DeFi. There's no VPN, no KYC, and you can facilitate a lot of small cap coins for trading. So yeah. That's what I do, and I live in California. You possibly could too. 4 hour does not look bad. You're setting higher lows. This is great. You're low. You're in the bearish control zone. Your 4 hour says it is an okay time to grab some of these coins. Your 1 hour does look like it's trying to catch some bids, trying to go up, which is nice to see. Let's see what your 15-minute is saying. 15-minute also trying to go up. So this thing is primed and ready to have a little bit of upside. The only problem is you do have this demand line sitting right there. On your bullish case, you might see this thing do a 618, where you see it move on up to... See it move up 14%. On the bearish case, you could see this thing go down to 2912. Yo, David, thank you so much for becoming a member. I appreciate you. Thank you. Absolutely amazing. Thank you very much. Did I miss what somebody... Oh, CRQ. CRV. Sorry. Thank you so much for becoming a member. Thank you. FET. Delta Airlines. I need the ticker. I'll need that ticker. Uphold? Is Uphold a good one, Steve? I don't know. I've never tried Uphold. Never tried that. If I wanted to make a large purchase like 20K worth, how would that go? Debit card, bank transfer. I'm nervous buying so much on platform I'm not used to. If it were me, I would be using Kraken for that. Just because it is regulated by the US. DAL. Okay. I would use Kraken for that. That is a large sum. Probably a wire transfer. That's true. A wire transfer would probably be best. There wouldn't be a holdup. It would be quick. And or do it through a PayPal account. If it's connected to PayPal, if you can connect it to PayPal. PayPal is usually pretty quick. Oh, that trade's looking like shit. Damn. Too bad. All right, so this thing, we could see this thing rally up 14%, but that would come with some implications. You'd see a breakout. So if it did break out and you held support above 22,806, this thing has huge upside potential where you're looking at it more like this at that point. And if you do hold that support, you'd be looking to go up to new highs, 44,592 or 52212. That's what you would be looking at for this asset. It's already 9, though. You sure?
Yeah.
Did she just not answer last time?
No.
There you go, buddy. Bring it back when you're done. So that's what I see out of PRQ. Is FET starting to go even more? Oh, FET's getting the love, and my trade is not. Is Bonk? Bonk is not either. FET's doing good, though. I can't believe Coinbase did me like that. I hate them. Yeah, they do that pretty often. It's a weird, just random when they do it. Let's check out CRV next. For the brand new member of David Green, CRV is doing a very solid job staying above 78.33. This is a very big deal. Very, very big deal, because if we look at it on the daily, yeah, let's get rid of that thing. Look at it on the daily. We had this massive move to the upside after breaking out of this falling wedge pattern. Absolute beautiful hitting overhead resistance. Now we are finding support. Absolutely great to see that. And we are now looking at this as some form of consolidation, kind of like it's flagging out. So this thing actually looks really good. I would be looking at this just like this as a continuation to the upside, and my next thought would be $1.9021 if we can maintain above this level at 78.33. If you cannot maintain that, if you fall, I would be looking for 47.22 as support, and then possibly seeing more upside after that. So you do have a bullish and bearish case, but you have to hang on to support that you're sitting right on top of right now. Your daily is in the bearish control zone, looks fine. Your 4-hour is coming out of oversold territory. So this is a good sign. You could see this thing rally in the extreme near future. When I say extreme, this usually does like to rally on the weekends in a very surprising way. But just to start things off, you'll be looking at 22% possible upside. So CRV looks very strong. Very strong right now as it's holding support. Even your 1 hour is getting ready to push to the upside. This looks great. This looks great. So yeah, I do like CRV. DAL. God damn it. Delta Airlines. What a gap up. Wow, on the 1 hour. What? Let's check out the weekly first. Wow. Are people taking trips again? The heck is this? You're above major resistance and it looks like you bullishly backtested it. Tried to fall below, broke straight back above it. Sheesh. What is Delta doing right? 9%? That's not even really a retrace. What the... Look at it right there. Considering what you did, you might be going to $80? What? Oh boy. Was there some weird news about Delta? Like what? Did they have earnings or something? Sheesh. As long as you stay above 62.63, Delta looks like it's on its way to more than likely $80.25, 19% upside? That is crazy. Check comp, please. Alright, we'll check out some comp. Got you covered. Oh, they had earnings. Okay. That makes more sense then. They had earnings. All right. Comp. So checking out comp. Comp. We thought it was falling down. It's not. You're holding. Great. Awesome. Beautiful green candle on the day. Holy moly. What is that? 7.83% on the day? Beautiful. Let's check out our 1 hour. All right. We hit that 618. We got it. Now what's going to happen? 1 hour time frame says the party could continue. Nice. Nice. So remember what I said yesterday when we looked at this? Automatically, I think you're going to go up and test that top, your demand line. Automatically, that's the initial thought. Amir, just become a member. That's true. You'll save a lot of money, Amir. I appreciate all the super chats, but yeah, you'll save a lot of money if you do that. We're all about the deals out here. I didn't grow up rich. I know the importance of a good deal. Okay? So understand here, you already hit your 618, which means you could roll over and you could go down and test the supply line as support. It is a common situation to happen, but your 1 hour does not look like it wants to slow down. Your 15-minute looks like it's ready to rally. So on the scalp trading side of things, you're going to be looking at comp as coming up to 84.22 or even hitting this demand line at 85.86. So right now comp looking very strong in this little consolidation pattern for an 11.59% move to the upside. This is a very good thing for comp. Comp's looking solid. I need to not move that. All right, now if we pull it out to the 4 hour real quick and we get a better look at where this thing can go, you could see this rally up to $115.26. So I've said this before and I'll say it again. When you see a nice falling trend, then you hit this symmetrical triangle, you hit support too as a nice little fake out to the downside. This could be your trend reversal. You could start seeing this come straight on up to the 618. So yeah, you are doing very well on comp. It just had a little more downside in it before starting to go up. But right now I'd be staring at this 11.59% upside for this weekend. We'll see if it can break out or not. But looks pretty damn good to me. Pretty damn good. Moving right along, we got FET next. So we looked at FET at the beginning of stream. We're looping back around. I mentioned FET has some amazing news behind it. Apparently they burned a ton of tokens while also being part of the AI space. So would make all the sense in the world to me if this thing actually rallied up 34%, but who knows? It could actually go up to 82%. The only thing you really have to do for FET, stay above 123.2 and you're golden for tons of upside. Tons of upside. But it's that narrative that it had that big ol' burn. The burn is what's helping it out the most. Let me see if I can find the tweet here. Where I found it, it was... Where are you at? Where are you at? Here you are. Here you are. So this is the tweet I found right here. Right here. So as you can see, 5 million FET burned. Value is $6.5 million. And they will burn next time in 3 months. So they'll increase the AI bag with more FET. So this is the news that is behind FET right now. This is a big deal for all cryptos whenever they burn their supply. It just makes it to where you can push the price up a little bit easier because there's a lower circulating supply. Yeah, that's the news on FET right there. And noted, there's also the same news. Oh, that's my tier list. I don't want you guys to see the tier list before it's really up. Then we also have the same news about VRA, Veracity. I'm seeing that everywhere. So VRA, it's like everybody's like, it's going to 50 cents this time. Could happen. We'll see. I don't know. Going to try to email them, speak to the manager. Yeah. Carrying that shit up. Do it. They need to answer to you for that crap. They need to. So yeah, that is FET in a nutshell. Since we are all done with all those requests, I'm going to go ahead and check out VRA again because I feel like I'm losing my butt, and I am. Golly gee, but we're starting to get a little hint of green. A little hint of green. What? Okay. Oh. Dom, I was the one who took the picture. I already know what it looks like. Alright. Bye. Fanju? Fanju? Sure. Alright, so here is what I have for VRA. VRA just burned a little over $2 million worth of their supply, and right now we're just not seeing that bullishness taking fruition, but I am expecting a massive move to the upside because this thing is a weekend warrior. It could be going up like crazy. Steve, hi Porky, if you had 5 G's, would you buy Bonk, Doge, Veracity, or FET? Can only pick one. I'd go with FET. You're deciding between a speculation and 2 meme coins or an AI play after Nvidia spoke. I'm going with the AI play, and the AI play just burned a bunch of tokens. I'm going AI. I'd go FET. Yeah, remember, I'm in this trade for VRA off full speculation. I do not know if this is actually going to play out or not. And as I said at the beginning of the stream, I don't know if my stop loss is too high because I didn't get it below this previous low. I had to have it a little bit higher. So, yeah, either way. Boom, I like it. Yeah, you're telling me 5K into one random token or FET. It's like, you're going to go with FET more than likely. Even though VRA, you could see this thing pump up 157%. It's a could, it's a might, it's a maybe. It's serious speculation. There's slightly less speculation, and I mean slightly, but there's slightly less speculation when it comes to FET. And then it's like VRA, I guess they have some form of like cybersecurity or something, but either way, they're just not known for their getting enough hype, you know? They're just not known for it. You bought 300 yesterday at 69. Wait, what? What in the world? But yeah, so this is what I see out of VRA. This is why I got into the trade. It does look great, but it also looks like it could stop me out. So I hope I don't wake up and suddenly I'm stopped out. But I got in this trade because this red line here, as you guys know from my setting up of charts, the red lines are weekly levels of support and resistance. When we're back testing a weekly level of support, I'm going to be bullish on it. I'm just going to be bullish. And then they have the news that they have this burn. So I'm like, hey, weekend warriors unite. Let's go. Get after it. What would make me extremely happy is if this is a 786. It's not. It's only a 618. And my stop loss is sitting in between the 786 and the 886. I'm worried I'm going to get stopped out and then need to just get back into another long. I am worried that I'm going to have to do that. But I don't think we're going to go all the way down to 3612. I really don't think that's going to happen. Once again, if Bitcoin decides to go down, this thing's going to fall right there with it. It is not going to matter. But yeah, that's a trade I'm in. All right, Fangu. Did I read that right? It's Leverage Mag 7. That's the ticker name. Fang? Am I misspelling something? James, I'm sorry, I can't find this thing for you. Is it this? NASDAQ FANG Plus Index? Or US FANG? Is it just FANG? FANG stocks. Who needs Apple? The fuck? Yeah, James, I don't know what this is. US FANG Cash? I'm gonna go with this. US FANG. I'm gonna go with this. Hopefully the price makes sense. 12,986. Jesus. FNGU. That's a lot. Whoa, whoa, whoa. FNGU. Oh, there we go. We're in it. All right. Wow, what a pullback. All right, you're at 560 right now. Got some stiff right there and there. Well, very easily. It looks like you're coming down to 480. Hold on 1 second, guys. 1 sec. Alrighty. So you do have some bearish divergence on the weekly that looks like it's starting to play out. Wow, triple bearish divergence on the weekly. What hold on. What the heck? 1, 2. Is that higher? No, it's not. 3, 4. Quadruple bearish divergence on what the heck is this? That's not good. Let's check out the daily. Holy shit. That's a lot of bearish divergence. Alright. Bearish div right here as well. You're expecting that pullback. This pullback could get nasty. You have support sitting at 481 and 428. This pullback could get nasty. You could see a 50% retrace based off bearish divergence. Looks like you're going to 481. Sweet. Already started it. No big deal. If you hold 481 or 428 and you start going to the upside, 817 is the next target. That's crazy. That was a lot of bearish divergence on the weekly, though. That looked bad. That looks really bad on the weekly. Look at this. It's just down, 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 down. They're offloading the shit out of this. Oh my gosh. The last time you had the same thing? Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4, and that happened? Oh god. What? Alright, yeah, last time you had this exact same setup, you did that. I'm about a bunch of inverse fang. Thank you for. Well, I mean, what the fuck, dude? It just. What? What? Oh no. Was this a wedge at least? I mean, as soon as you broke it, you barely backtested and just went. Holy crap. It didn't wait for anything. So bad. What was the high to low on this? What year was this? That was in 21? Oh my god. 92. Is this a meme coin? What is this thing? That was 92% downside. Fang is most of tech. This is what we are going to expect out of tech? Oh boy. Oh no. Oh, I really hope this doesn't repeat. Holy moly. What? The actual... What? The expectation was 67, then it just kept going? Oh my god. Check what also? I don't know what you want me to check there. Huh? By the way, was there somebody else who asked for anything? No? Netflix, service, now Apple are all in Fang. Oh no. Oh no. This looks really bad. This looks bad. Holy shit. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that. This is starting to look like a trend reversal. Ooh. I mean, let's say if it's a trend reversal, you're automatically thinking it's going to be coming down here. A 65% move to the downside, down to 192.16. That's not good. I understand it's a 3x leverage and all, so maybe all those things probably only fell 30%, but what the... Wow. Wow. I don't imagine anything in the stock market to do that bad ever. That's amazing. Back was the one I was curious about. What's BAC? What's that? Yeah, we're going downtown. Oh gosh. Bank of America? Is that what you wanted? Bank of America? Making a lower high? Oh no. What? With bearish divergence? Oh god. That's not good. After getting a golden cross, it's like, hey, we got a little bit more upside. Yeah. Are banks going to collapse? Oh god, I'll laugh. I will laugh. If banks start collapsing, just like they did, I'm gonna laugh so hard. That would be a stock market meltdown. It would. Back token. Bank of America is hilarious. I'm gonna do puts on back. You're setting a lower high. Setting a lower high with weekly bearish divergence. There's nothing positive. There's just... Oh, thank you for the bonus play. I didn't know that it was going to be that bad. But, I mean, noted, it makes sense. If the Fed's not going to lower interest rates, banks are going to suffer. And then that also means corporate debt is going to just stack up. Or, not corporate debt, commercial real estate debt. That's just going to stack up. I mean, we'll see what the Fed does. They're the smart people, right? Good God. Oh, I love all the amazingness that's going to be happening. It's going to be great. Just great. Just freaking dandy. Let's see if your daily agrees with this sentiment. Oh, God. Come on. You know, one of my clients, he loves bank stocks. He loves bank stocks. I can't wait to bring this up to him on Sunday. Should have closed out your put credit spread. Crypto should suck up all that money once the dust settles. Defo, you're actually right. Crypto should suck up a lot of what the stock market's going to be losing. But noted, that's only if Wall Street figures it out. I had to put credit spread on SPY. Wow. All right, you want to check out SoFi real quick? Sure. This thing is now officially downtrending. We're going to see if you make a lower low. If you do, well, we have the possibility of seeing 47% downside. Mentally prepare for that. Could be rough. Could be rough for Bank of America. Things looking like a meme coin. Jeez. SoFi needs to hold support. Really does. But your 50% retrace almost touched. Almost touched. Oh, that's why. You had the bearish divergence. Now you have to set the lower high. Oh, no. So SoFi is in a interesting spot. You hit the bearish control zone on your relative strength. You're sitting on top of support at 1398. Your daily still has room to fall. You are not oversold, so you do have the possibility of coming lower. If you were to come lower, I would expect you to either catch some bids down here at 1317 or even as low as like 1126 to 1032. That bearish divergence is playing out right now. Let's check the weekly. Weekly still overbought. So yeah, you're looking for that 1032 to play out for SoFi. SoFi, we're looking for a pullback. It's great you got up. I mean, great impulse. You got to back test something, right? So SoFi looks like it's coming in for that back test.
How much is for Robux?
What do you mean?
My mom was asking if she could get something.
It depends. You can buy certain amounts.
Oh.
So, I don't know. So yeah, this is what I see out of SoFi. It does look like the pullback is starting from being overbought on the weekly. We're going to have to see how Monday opens up, but you could see this thing pull down. Stock market had sold off pretty roughly the past 2 days. Today, or Friday. What is today, Friday? Yeah, today's Friday. Today, it was a pretty rough sell-off. It's pretty rough. So it could continue on Monday. Since no one's requesting. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright. DGAT. Oh, Trump Media? This thing, as soon as he gets into office, it should go up like crazy, right? So Trump Media Technology Group. Yeah, this thing should go up like crazy. Looking at your weekly, it is primed for upside. Surprisingly. You do have a bunch of resistance, though. You have a bunch of resistance, but you fell through. You tested it once. You are above your 50 simple moving average on the weekly. This thing could actually pop. So if it does, what are we looking at here? What are we looking at? I'd be looking at it just like this. Just like this. I would look at it as possibly getting up to 81.16. Possibly. Could see, wow, 129%. Your weekly was over, oh no, Your weekly had bearish divergence. It played out. Now you're trying to make a new uptrend. Oh boy, hold on 1 second, guys. Hold on. Go. Alrighty. My nephew hustling his mom, aka my sister, for some Robux. Unreal. Unreal. Anyways. So yeah, DJT on the daily also looks like it's getting ready for a rally. That's interesting. I could see this thing rally up 129%. It's kind of weird. DJT and GME are like the same chart. Well, yeah, it's a joke, right? Like, it's all just a joke. All right, somebody asked about land before. I'm going to go ahead and check out my RWA assets. Let's see what land is doing. Currently, it is sitting on top of support. Beautiful. Has not lost support yet, so that is partially why I am still happy about it. I look at it every so often. I didn't even see this. Holy. But land is an RWA play in which I do think it's going to go well. It's sitting on the Binance Smart Chain. Its market cap is ultra low. And I mean like ultra low. So, yeah, enter at own risk if you end up seeing it. But this thing is broken out and it is confirming its lows right now. I mean, just as a nice retrace up to its previous highs, we could see this thing go up 159%. I'm probably going to stack some more of this over the weekend. I do like this. I like this a lot. Not going to lie, I might moon if the market dumps. That's fair. That's fair. That is fair. Let's go back to weeks. Looks like Bonk is starting to get a nice little push to the upside. So this is one of the other plays I told you guys about at the beginning of stream. So it looks like Bonk is starting to move. I could very much see this thing go up 20% even overnight as the weekend warriors come out. But it does have a 72% upside move in it based off the 618 from this downtrend. 72% is possible. And it's already starting to go. So Bonk. Trade has started. Looks like Anchor's getting some love. Alright, we're just going to do some ending here. Looking at Bitcoin, which we called it at the beginning of stream. We were looking for upside, and it does look like we're getting that break right now, which is great to see. Going into our 15-minute, it does look like the bullish control zone is upon us. They tried to fake us out to the downside. We're now going to the upside. We currently, what I would be looking for right now is 4% upside. 4%. This might actually make all the altcoins go absolutely insane. So be ready for an interesting weekend. I think the weekend warriors are here. Anyways, everybody, I appreciate each and every one of you for coming out. Thank you so much, Amir, for the $9 in super chat. David Green for becoming a member. Jan, Russo, and Dimmy for also subscribing. If there are any other subscribes and I didn't get the notification for it, I'm sorry. But thank you very much. You guys are absolutely amazing. I will be back tomorrow. And if you guys haven't done so, please hit the like. Please subscribe to the channel. And join the Discord. Other than that, I'm out of here. Deuces, everybody. Deuces. Oh. And also, I'm starting to do the tier list. So we're going to have a tier list of A tier, S tier, a bunch of different cryptos because of Boyd and his thought. So we're going to be doing that. So look out for that video. I might be done with it tomorrow. We'll see. It's just getting all these gosh darn emblems and sizing them properly. And yeah. Anyways, I'll catch you guys later. I'm out of here. Good night. Sleep well. And let's have a fun weekend. Deuces, everybody. I'm out. Deuces.